halfway down by the River Liffey, I think. We have found the canal. No, I was in the wrong gear. Come on, this tiny section of banking. Right, here we are. Royal Canal.
A hungry feeling came o'er me stealing, and the mice were squealing in my prison cell.
On the basis the canals came first, you've just seen a train. This bridge must have been built. The railway lines came on.
And the old triangle went jingle.
If you're wondering why I'm whistling, just make sure somebody knows I'm coming to the other side. Morning. Hi. Yeah. Grant.
Jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. To begin the morning, the screw was bawling. Get up, ye bowsy, and clean up yourself. And the old triangle went jingle, jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. The screw was peeping, Humpy Gussie was sleeping, as I lay there dreaming.
Like a ninja getting through there. Love it.
Of my girl's soul. And the old triangle went jingle, jangle all along the back.
Well, we're off the smooth tarmac now onto hardcore gravels. It's to slow you down. There are no 3 miles along here. And you can't freewheel. If you do, you slow down, so gotta keep pedaling. It's a lovely sunny day. It's going to be highs of 27, 28 today. Nice day for a bike ride.
Banks of the Royal Canal. Up in the female prison there are 75 women, and 'tis among them I wish I did dwell.
Not quite keeping up with the train.
Then the old triangle could go jingle, jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal, all along the banks of the Royal Canal.
So Maynooth, which is Irish for Maynooth, in Maynooth. Maynooth is actually the train of the Irish priests. So I think there was only one priest being trained last year. Ooh, I'm gonna make this through with my head. Not just. Morning. Just went through the centre of Dropkick. Looks really pretty.
Get up out of bed, boy, and clean up your cell. And the old triangle and jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. On a fine spring evening, a lag lay dreaming and the seagulls squealing high up.
Just spoken to 3 guys, Dublin accent, but they've taken the long weekend off and they're in kayaks, so they're going to row the length of the canal, get onto the Shannon and then do a bit there and then back to Dublin. So quite an impressive feat. God. He did say I'd swap you for the bike, but I'm not sure I've got the upper body strength to do the canal for that one. Well, for a Ryan Doozer, here we go. Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole.
Above the wall, on the day was dying and the wind was silent.
My Valley Bridge. Furies does not look open, which is a shame. It's nice. And we're made out of tin. I haven't seen them in a while. Got everything a weary traveller wants. Look at that. It's got Guinness, it's got seats outside in the shade, beer garden. It's just not open. Ooh, it is 10 past 10 in the morning. I shouldn't be that desperate for a beer at this hour. I was wondering what this was. Because why would you just need a footbridge here? But it's obviously to help somebody get across and do both sides of the locks. Although it doesn't really look like it changes level here, which is strange, unless they build another lock downstream, which means this one isn't needed anymore. Hello, Mr. Heron. I don't know if you can see that, but there should be a heron there. This is the second one I've seen. Plus what looked like an eagle. Right, let's check that one out. He's obviously got more time to fish than I've got, so I'm going to shoot off. And some kind of moorhen balancing on the pads. That's quite impressive. Some little chicks, teaching them what to do. Kayaking club is obviously erected something to allow them to do slaloms or something. Back to Mullingar for lunch.
Lag was sleeping as he lay there weeping for his poor gal. And the old triangle went jingle jangle.
Right, quick time check. We're about 2 hours 26 in. 28 miles. 2 hour 21, don't know if that's moving time. And we're somewhere. I don't know where. Time for some water. Nuts. Some seeds in this mix. Nuts, dried fruit, and dates. What a glorious day.
Along the banks of the Royal Canal. In the female prison there are 70 women, and I wish to God it was with them that I did dwell. And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal.
This must have been quite a serene way to get from Dublin to the Shannon, or whether you were transporting goods from Mullingar to Dublin. There's my 4th or 5th crane of the day. Heron. I just think we seem to have lost that ability to do slow travel, haven't we? We're kind of building faster and faster networks, faster and faster roads, and it's great in some ways. Actually, sometimes it's nice to rediscover this. Hiya. You alright? Yeah, good, thank you. Have a good day.
And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal.
Right, we're about, based on a road sign, 7 kilometres. Guys who are rowing all the way to the kayaks all the way to Shannon might be in for a bit of a shock. This section looks very low, stroke drained. There is some water in there, not a lot. Kayaks don't need much depth, but there's a lot of weeds and lilies and everything else.
Oh my Johnny, 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 don't you?
Yeah, if you can see that. I hope to make it through. It's quite the adventure.
On the banks of the roses, me love and I sat down. I took out my fiddle for me love to play a tune.
Just arrived on the outskirts of Mullingar, and I noticed that looks like there was road works. It looks like it was closed off. So then nipped into Mullingar.
tune. And in the middle of the tune, she smiled and she said, oh my Johnny, don't you leave me. On the banks of the roses, me love and I sat down. I took out my fiddle for me love to play a tune. And in the middle of the tune, she smiled and she said, oh my Johnny, don't you leave me.
We are now in County Westmeath. I was really cast into it.
Well, when I was just a young one, I heard me father say that he would rather see me dead and buried in the clay sooner than be married to any runaway. By the lovely sweet banks of the roses, on the banks of the roses, me love and I sat down. I took out me fiddle for me love to play a tune. And
A detour into the centre of Mullingar. Managed to find a nice food place called Piss a Pit, which is very good.
in the middle of the tune, she smiled and she said, oh my Johnny, don't you leave me. Then in the middle of the tune, she smiled and she said, oh my Johnny, don't you leave me.
This is where I left the Royal Canal as I needed to get onto the rail trail, the old rail trail from Mullingar to Athlone, although it's actually quite poorly signposted, this bit. But yes, if you go left from here, it's off to Longford, and right brings you back to the old rail trail, which brings you all the way to Athlone. Hope you've enjoyed the video and it's given you a flavour of what the canal's like and whether you'd want to travel on it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. All the best.